Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got John Henson, Brown out there with Kennard. Then there's Griffin. And for the Thunder, we've got Gallinari, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul. Then it's Junior. And it's Ferguson in at the 3, the small forward. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court lead can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Here's Brown to the middle. And slam dunk by Henson.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Paul kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Gallinari outside. Griffin passes to Brown. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
Can't fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by John Henson.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Brown the pass to Henson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 6 points for Henson. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Paul looking around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ferguson for 3. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot. Oh! Well, Greg, it was obvious when they traded Cobb, but this team views Junior as their franchise player heading forward.
And you can't argue with them the way Junior has played. It's a shame they didn't think there was a way for Junior and Cobb to coexist. But the choice is clear. This franchise is in Junior's hands.
Now, here's Junior. Following the miss by Griffin. And Junior throws it down.
And look how Junior's ability to read the defense pays off. Finds an opening, and bam.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Henson. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Kennard.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tools, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Here's Brown following the basket by Junior. Brown against Paul. That's tipped.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great teamwork, impressive finish. That's the result of hours of practice getting the timing down.
Passes to Griffin. Over Gallinari. And he can't bank that one in. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Well, a player making a bit of noise for Rookie of the Year. Junior has thrown his name into the conversation with his play. Not many would have picked him to be a contender at the start of the year.
Oh, that was something else.
Blake leaves you speechless. His dunks are out of this world.
There's the pass to Ferguson. Ball outside. Pass to Junior. There's the triple. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Ball against Brown. Pass to Griffin. Back to Brown. Passes it to Kennard. Dishes to Griffin. Takes the three. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. He dishes it to Junior. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Kicks it to Brown. The pass to Griffin. Over Gallinari. That one a little long.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Paul passes to Gallinari. Here's Junior. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
At this point, it's clear that the team wants to build around Junior. He's got the upside to be the franchise centerpiece for the next decade. No reason for them not to build around him.
You know, Greg, I think most would agree Junior can take this team all the way. He's got the skill and the upside, and there's a lot to like about this decision. Wood, he's checked in for the Pistons. Langston Galloway comes in for Luke Kennard. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Griffin trying to find Wood. Gets it to him.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Junior. Shoots from the baseline, and Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Junior.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Brown dishes to Griffin. It's stolen by Adams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. The feed to Junior. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Terrence Ferguson. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Pass to McRae. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Galloway, the pass to Wood. Good on the bucket.
Langston Galloway with a nice assist. Hopefully we can see more of this.
The Thunder leading by 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Junior the pass to Schroeder. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
At the top of the key, Maker. Pass to McRae. No good on the shot. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And it's Schroeder missing. Pistons trailed by 12 and stolen by Junior. And there it is. Junior getting the stat he needed to complete the quadruple double. Greg, what an incredible feat for him.
It is so incredibly difficult to do what Junior just did. He's been a menace all over the floor tonight, and the stats back it up. You see about one quadruple double a decade, so enjoy it, folks. This is history.
3 on the clock. Puts it up. Detroit, no good that time either.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Poked away, Galloway. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call. City going with a whole new group out there. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Cavaliers, was phenomenal. He finished with 47 points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
And how excited are you to see Junior doing his thing at All-Star Weekend? When it was announced he would be taking part in the dunk contest, NBA fans lit up with excitement.
Junior was a name many NBA fans wanted to see in the dunk contest roster. And, Greg, he'll have a lot of hype to live up to, but he'll have the world cheering for him. Junior's out there with Gallinari, and it's Chris Paul. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Ferguson in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Gallinari.
So much of his offense is perimeter-oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
The Pistons have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Brown feeling it out a bit. Knocked loose. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Passes it to Ferguson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Junior. A three-pointer, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for Detroit. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Inside, and John Henson with the slam.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Launches a 3. And Henson pulls it down. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Left side, Griffin. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
The 9-foot shot. Here's Junior, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Junior's got 28.
Good intensity from Junior here. Boxes out to win the rebound and goes right back up for the score.
And here is Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Brown drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Schroeder outside to the inside. Here's Junior. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Junior's got 30 points.
There's no stopping Junior right now. He's on an absolute tear and just torching the D.
Singletary. And it's off from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And I consider Junior to be a natural athlete. Really impressed with his ability to finish plays.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Griffin. Shoots over Adams, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Blake Griffin hits them both.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And that one is good.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again, teams giving up big leads.
To Kennard. 5 to shoot. The tray. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Schroeder against Brown. And that one's good. Schroeder's got 6.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Detroit making a switch here. Woods checked in. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Schroeder. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Adams with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Brown outside. Left side, Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
He's a hard guy to knock off balance. Blake Griffin taking the hit and staying in rhythm.
Schroeder against Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Ferguson. Passes it to Junior. Offline with his three. Detroit's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Kennard's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Adams in the high post. Plays it up and banks it in. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Coach can thank Junior's vision for this one. Watches how the floor is moving and spots the open man.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. The pass to Griffin. And that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous-Alexander. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Ferguson. McRae's checked in for Detroit. Langston Galloway comes in for Bruce Brown. To the paint. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
59 seconds left in the first half. Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Kennard. Six to shoot. Count that one.
In addition to being a good floor spacer, Luke Kennard is shifty in the mid-range area.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Robertson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Kennard. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
A nice little floater by Gilgeous-Alexander. Excels at scoring on the move.
Detroit with the ball. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides. He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Pass to Burks. Here's Junior. Hands it from downtown. Junior's got 35 in the game.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And so it's Oklahoma City having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast, and they're getting up and down.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Brown. Griffin is out there with John Henson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Kennard. Here's Henson. He can't get that one to fall. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Junior. Three-pointer. But they recover it. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And, well, Detroit shooting for the game at 42%. Brown against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown outside. Griffin kicks to Brown. Oh, good with the triple. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Junior throws it down.
And what confidence from Junior on that shot. Never doubts himself for a second.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Paul over to help. Henson the pass to Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Gallinari throws it down.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
And so Brown will bring it up for Detroit. Singletary, sweet little floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Brown against Paul. Pass to Junior. Takes a 3. Rebound, Detroit. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the wing right side. Now Brown. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Lets it go with a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Paul finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Gallinari. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Pistons. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Junior.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Brown the pass to Griffin. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Griffin. Here's Henson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gallinari.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have